Hey everybody, it is Demo Donna here, and I am so excited to be with you guys tonight and show you all these fabulous toppings in stock at queenandcompany.com. We have the fabulous sparkle squares. Now these are so cute, so sparkly, and so unique. I'm gonna open one up and we are gonna pour it out here. My little Queen and Company tray, also available at queenandcompany.com. I just want you guys to see really how beautiful your sparkle squares are. And the great thing about all of the toppings that I'm showing you tonight is they are available individually, so you can use them to refill some of your older sets that you've purchased if you just use one color a lot. And they're also available in bundles, so that's fabulous as well. So look at how great the sparkle squares are. Lots of shimmer, lots of beautiful colors, and that is the fabulous pink. Next, we have the adorable posies, and these are great because these are flat backed. So same with the sparkle squares, same with everything here. Actually, everything is flat backed. So the cool feature about that is you can use those in your shaker toppings, and you can also use these to accent your cards. You can use them as an embellishment. So that is a really fun feature. I am pulling out this color because I am obsessed. It is like a blueberry color and it is so pretty. So I wanted you to see that these have that beautiful sparkly shimmer on the front of them. And then again, like I said, they are flat back. So these are gonna just be adding so much additional shimmer and sparkle to your shaker cards as a topping, and also as an added embellishment. Just stick your little gloober on the bottom and you can pop those all over your cards as a beautiful, sparkly, added embellishment to your cards or your scrapbook pages. So pretty, and I just love the variety of colors. This is another beautiful color from this collection. It's like a champagne, and I just love it's a very subtle champagne color. Super cute in your bottoms up kit. And these would be great as grapes actually. And this teal is so fun. All right, next are the fabulous sequins. Now, what makes these sequins so special is not only the beautiful color palette, but the fact that these don't have, I'm going yellow, these don't have a hole in the center. So really love that you get these beautiful, beautiful sequins, a variety of shape. And again, the color palette is fabulous. And these you get, again, as a bundle or individually. So you can add, if you've been using one color a lot, you can use these as a refill, or to add these to your collection of toppings. You can definitely scoop up the beautiful bundle. So look at how great these sequins are. I love that little tiny color, that little tiny size, and then that nice larger sequins. And these are gonna look great in, whoops, especially when you flick them all over yourself. These are gonna look fabulous. I'm scooping them up with my little spatula. Also available at queenandcompany.com. I know you guys love these. So these are fabulous, and these are gonna look really great. I just love that beautiful yellow color. These are gonna look really great inside of your shakers. So pretty, and these are gonna look fabulous in all of your shakers. Okay, the last, but most certainly not least, are our adorable princess squares. So again, these come in just a fabulous color palette. I really love the true colors, the true red, the true orange, the true green and purple, and the black toppings. Really beautiful. I am gonna pull out the green just so you can get a really good look at these princess squares. These were actually some of the very first toppings that I received, and I just love them. The color is great. Again, these have a little cut in them, so it makes them sparkle when they hit the light. And they also have that beautiful flat back. So if you wanted to, you could definitely, I'm glad that I've now flicked 2 out of the 4 underneath me, just so you know, it happens. But these are going to be a great addition. Also, what's going to be fun with all of the toppings here is mix and matching. So taking your sparkle squares and mixing those with your princess squares and adding in some confetti. Another really fun thing to do with all of these fabulous toppings is do some mix and match. Add some of your sparkle squares to your little adorable princess squares. Mix the confetti with the fabulous posies. So a lot of fun to be had here, you guys. I can't wait to see all the different combinations that you put together. All right, so the next thing we are going to do is I am going to be using the fabulous Shape Shaker kit, and these are the tags. This is such a fabulous kit. I have been waiting forever to use this kit with you guys. It is so fun. The stamp set alone is just phenomenal. Look at how great and versatile this stamp set is. So you have enjoy, thank you, celebrate, made with love, just for you, and 2 different to from. So you have this to from here and a to and a little heart. So to and love. So really fantastic stamp set included in this kit. You also get 3 fantastic tag dies. So these are your decorative dies included in the kit. You also get your foam refills, and you get 3 of each. So you get 3 sheets of the 3 different designs of your foam refills. So these are double-sided adhesive foam, which absolutely takes the guesswork out of creating your shaker card. And then you also get 3 of each of your pre-cut acetate to fit right on top of your shaker. Now, I would be doing a disservice if I didn't mention the incredible outline dies. The outline dies for this tag kit are back in stock. I, just like you guys, have been waiting forever for these, so I'm so excited. Scoop these up at queenandcompany.com, the tag outline dies. And I am just going to show you a few simple, oh, I did want to mention a really cool thing, and I'm going to be showing you this in my demo right now, is that all of the stamp stains fit inside of your tag. So what that means is I can go ahead and stamp on my actual outline die and use that inside of my tags, which is what I am going to show you right now. So let's clear all these my beautiful new toppings. I'm just going to set them aside here. I love the little baggies, and make sure you check those out. Those are currently available too for purchase if you want to purchase the empty baggies. And then you can also purchase the empty containers. All right, so we have our stamp sets. I've got some outline dies cut out and our decorative dies. I am just gonna go with a simple black and white for tonight because I really want you guys to see the pops of color that I use with the new toppings. So lots of fun there. All right. Is our shaped our tags, and I am simply going to take my stamping block, and I decided to do the whole thing from start to finish. So for those of you that have never stamped, you can basically see how simple this is. So I'm going to start with a nice and basic thank you. And I'm just going to place this on my block. And when using words, I have found it makes it much easier to use a gridded block, or you can use a stamp positioner as well. But that just makes it really easy to see exactly, to see that your stamp is straight. So what I like to do with a brand new stamp is I'm going to take my black ink and I ink it up and I just stamp it out a few times on a piece of scrap paper to just make sure I see that I'm inking it correctly. I get a feel for how the stamp actually stamps out, and then I am good to go. Now, a thing when you are stamping out your background, it really does help if you actually set your decorative die down and you get a feel for, okay, I'm gonna be losing about, with this, I'm gonna be losing about a little over 1/4 of an inch when I stamp it out. I'm gonna go ahead and ink this again since I didn't stamp it. And I am gonna place my stamp seine right about there. And the great thing about this, you have the dies. If you make a mistake on your stamp out, you can just cut out another one. So that is gonna work for me. All right, so once your stamped image is good to go, I am just gonna take my double-sided foam and remove the backing and go ahead and place that down. There we go. Now pop out that center. And now the fun part. What kind of toppings? For my first one here, I think I'm gonna do a combination of the teal, purple, and clear sparkle squares. So very simple way to do this. If you want to have an even ratio, I'm going to take my Queen & Company scoop and I'm going to do 1 scoop of each. So 1 scoop of my teal, 1 scoop of my purple, I scooped a little less purple, so I'm just going to take a couple little teal out. And that, again, is why the spoon is so handy, or my little scooper. Open this guy back up. Throw them all down here. You know, that is the fun thing. Just pick those right up. And I'm going to take 1 scoop of my clear. There we go. And now I have these 3 beautiful colors. And you want to make sure with something like this that you don't go over your words. So I've got the purple and the teal. And that is going to be just the right amount of toppings for this shaker. So now I'm going to peel off this piece here. Add my pre-cut acetate. Because this is a little bit larger, what I kind of do is fold it in the center and then lay it down. There we go. And now my shaker is all set. I'm going to take the decorative die and I'm just going to grab myself some sheer glue. And just go around with my sheer glue. Place that down. And there we go. There is our first tag using the sparkle squares. Now I'm going to set that aside and we are going to work on our next tag. All right, the next tag I'm going to create, I am going to use the Made with Love stamp. So I'm simply going to remove my thank you stamp and then take my Made with Love stamp. And again, it's really nice to have the grids on your stamp block so you can get a nice even stamp out. Because this is brand new again, I am just going to make a couple of stamp outs on my scrap paper. And there we go. So I am going to do my Made with Love right about there. There we go. Great. So I just grabbed one of my little heart cutouts, and these were the negative cutouts from the really cute border from the Love Foundation die. And I just added a little sheer glue, and I'm going to flip that over. Oop. Pick up your tag, and I am just going to add that right over my heart here. Made with Love. There we go. And because I'm using a wet adhesive, you can move it around for a minute. But as you can see there, now I've got a cute little heart. And I'm gonna take my backing off of my double-sided foam and lay that down. There we go. Push that all around. And now we're gonna add our beautiful toppings. Woohoo! This time, I am going to be using the very pretty, very beautiful posies. And I'm gonna take some of the red. I'm gonna add a scoop. There we go. Ooh, that was a big scoop. And I'm gonna add some champagne. I'm sure these have another name, but they totally look like champagne posies. There we go. And I am gonna add a couple pink. So again, it's really fun to combine a bunch of different colors. So even if something is not a color that you work with in the toppings a lot, it's fun to have a variety of colors to choose from, because then you can mix and match and make your own combination of toppings. So next I'm gonna take the acetate for my larger tag here, and just simply lay that down. Great. And that turned out really cute, especially with my heart on my Made with Love. I'm gonna add some sheer glue. There we go. And then take my tag, go right over top there. And now I have two really fun tags with two different little groupings of our new toppings. So there you go. Now for the third tag in this kit, I am going to be doing the circle tag. Now what I've done so far, since you've seen me create 2 shakers already, is I have taken my foam and I have taken my outline die and I've attached them together. And I just wanted to show you an additional trick for when stamping on the inside. So these were pretty big and a lot of space, but this one's much smaller. So another simple trick to make sure that you stamp out the perfect size is to take your decorative die and the cutout, the piece that you usually discard, you can use that to stamp on. So instead of trying to stamp out on your outline die, which is this one here, and trying to make sure you stay within the correct area, you could simply stamp on the negative piece from your decorative die. So I'm now going to remove the Made with Love stamp, and I'm going to use Celebrate for this one, which is great because it has a nice curved celebrate. So that's going to fit nicely within our circle. So I'm just going to simply take that, place that on my block. I'm going to grab my ink and my little scrap paper and ink this out a few times before I stamp it. And we are just going to go 1, 2, and that looks just about right. And I'm going to take my little cutout here and I'm going to stamp that right there. Ink that up, add a little extra pressure to the center, and there we go. I've got a great little Celebrate. Let that dry for a second. Now you can add a little sheer glue to the inside of your center, or you can use some rolly adhesive just to make sure I don't over and add too much adhesive. I'm just going to throw a little sheer glue on there. Now I'm going to take my Celebrate and simply place it inside, just like that. Take your fingernail tools and just push that all around. And now look at that. You have the perfect stamped out section in your shaker. For this one, I am going to be adding a little bit of confetti. Just a little bit. I think I'm gonna do some green. I wanted to use all the different colors. So for this one, I think I'm gonna add some green confetti, just a little scoop there. I really love the yellow confetti that I opened during the original demonstration. So I'm gonna add a little scoop of that as well. And then to top it off, I am going to combine it with some of the clear sparkle squares. So I like using the sparkle squares like in place of my diamond sometimes. It adds a little extra shimmer. It catches your eye. And last but not least, I think I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to add some black princess squares. I know, getting crazy. Just a really fun combination. Three different toppings, mixing them all up, creating a really fun color pattern down there. And then I'm just going to take off that protective layer, add my pre-cut acetate. There we go. Take some sheer glue, go around my edges. Just a nice thin layer of sheer glue. There we go. Somewhere under all my beautiful toppings is my decorative die. I'm just making sure that, there we go. I love it. I love the little black in there. It really makes the black from the Celebrate pop. So there you guys have it. 3 different tags. These would be fantastic added to a card front, added to some wine, or a little gift box or a gift bag to give someone as a gift. This stamp comes with amazing, the stamp set, really fantastic, great just for you, enjoy. And of course the thank you, Celebrate, to, from, made with love. 3 different sizes. Make sure you grab your outline dies. And of course, check out all of the fabulous brand new, well, back in stock, the fabulous Toppings. We have the princess squares. We have the beautiful posies, the sequins, so fun, such vibrant colors. And then one of my all-time favorites, the sparkle squares, super shiny, super sparkly, and nice and transparent. Really great to add in combination with all of your fabulous Toppings. And again, these are flat back, so you can also use them to be an additional embellishment on your card. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything that I showed you tonight. Have a great night, and just remember these are available as individuals or as bundles. Thanks, bye-bye.